first inning, Ohtani hits the double, walk to Trout. One run. He made a nice play to get out of it, the double steal or attempted double steal, and then after that, he settled in. He threw the ball really well. Little unfortunate there in the sixth. He slipped. I think that kind of broke his rhythm a little bit, but all in all, I thought he threw the ball well.
It was clear to keep pitching there, but what was he his ankle? Or?
He just slipped, just kind of general. I think more just kind of scared him than anything, because we went out there, said he was fine.
And you think that threw him off just a little bit?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, we were right in that spot in the order where Trout gets a hit. They're right in the heart of the order, so it's hard to say. I mean, through 5 1/3, 2 runs against that lineup is pretty solid.
How do you think he was able to settle down after the first inning, even to get through that, then to get through the?
Well, I don't think he was throwing the ball poorly in the first. I mean, the double. He gets 2 strikes on Drury. He put a nice swing on that slider and hit it to right center. So I don't think he threw the ball poorly in the first. They're good hitters, and then he executed and was able to get through it.
When you look at your offense today, what's your opinion just on to not be able to scratch a run across with runners in scoring position?
Well, the first thing I look at is Patrick Sandoval. He's a really quality major league pitcher. The second thing is we didn't have a whole lot of opportunities. We had 2, and we hit into a double play on both times, unless I'm mistaken on that. So it wasn't like we forced a ton of opportunities. So we need to do a better job of getting more opportunities.
The 5th, Bobby comes up with 2 on. That's one of those. Do you want him to be a little bit more patient on that first pitch there? Or?
It was a
Batter, so that's...
Yeah, I mean, it was a curveball. Look, I'm guessing that was looked like a fat pitch to hit. So I'm sure that in hindsight, yeah, he hit it on the ground, but that's the thing. You don't. That's a pitch that he can hit for a homer. He can hit it in the gap. So
MJ had a few chances. He appeared amped up to you, almost swinging a little too hard out there.
Well, the first thing is I think when you swing and miss, it looks like you're swinging really hard. If you swing and make contact, it looks like it's more under control. So, he got pitched pretty tough. Those breaking balls away are tough pitches. But, I can't say that I thought he was swinging any harder than any other at-bat.
What do you think made Sandoval so tough?
He's tough all the time. He throws... he's got a really good changeup, first of all. He does not give in. You see where he pitches bottom of the zone or below frequently. When he wants to brush you back off the plate, he can do that, but he just doesn't give in.
What's Austin Cox shown you early on so far?
Yeah, he attacks. I think that was great that he got through that 9th with Ohtani and Trout, and I think that's incredible for him and his development, his growth. I mean, he's showing a good cutter. He's had the curveball. He's got 4 pitches, and one thing that can go overlooked a little bit is he's pitching out of the bullpen in the big leagues for the first time. So you add the adrenaline, you add the little bit more fatigue, and he's still able to throw strikes consistently.